5 signs an Aries man is playing you. When an Aries man is trying to you, he'll take risks, keep his guard up, and stay quiet about his escape plan. You can immediately spot the signs when an Aries man is playing with you if you know where to look. When an Aries man is playing with you, he is inconsistent with his behavior and he is very unreliable. He will never invite you to meet his family or inner circle, and he will be very dismissive when it comes to you. Moreover, an Aries man is only playing you if he manipulates you from time to time. Before we begin, you should know the characteristics of an Aries man in love and what he dislikes in a relationship. Characteristics of an Aries man in love. He is demanding. An Aries man always demands to be one of your number one priority. Your attention is really all he needs, and he will always look for ways to get it. You must be careful to mix sincere words with lots of physical demonstrations as you take care of and treat an Aries man. An Aries man in love would never disregard you and will always communicate his needs. However, if you're someone who needs her alone time, don't worry about an Aries man clinging to you constantly. He will also enjoy chasing, so the more he has to work to get your attention, the bigger he will value his success. Nevertheless, an Aries man is thoughtful enough to respect your feelings and need for space. He is passionate. When in love, an Aries man will show you his complete and utter admiration, respect, and affection. He will let you and the rest of the world know when he falls in love. You could think it's too soon, but a risk-taker and passionate Aries man thinks the time is right. You'll never have to be concerned about your relationship being ruled by an unspoken emotion. An Aries man will not hesitate to take the risk because he is strong and enthusiastic. He will probably take the initiative to further the relationship when he senses a connection between the two of you. You will feel more fortunate each and every day you spend with an Aries man, and he will make you the happiest woman alive. He is romantic. An Aries man desires true love, but he is also a romantic who likes to treat his partner to expensive restaurants. His impulsive tendency appears as spontaneity and openness to new experiences if he has learned how to build relationships and is aware of the benefits of fostering a committed romantic relationship. An Aries man values emotion and gestures expressed with great intensity. He doesn't really care about following social norms, and that obviously extends to his romantic relationships. Whatever piques an Aries man's interest at the time will receive his complete attention and focus. Characteristics an Aries man dislikes in a woman. Critical. Although an Aries man may appear tough and self-assured, he has a very sensitive soul. He takes criticism personally and gets embarrassed when it is directed at him, especially in front of others. An Aries man will eventually listen to you if you make a polite recommendation about how things might work better. However, he will lose his temper if you tell him in a nasty manner that what he's doing is incorrect. Lazy. An Aries man is looking for a woman that is ambitious and has clear life goals. If you are not as passionate as he is, you might want to look for another man. The typical Aries man is very busy, and he seeks a companion who is on level with him. There is a time and place for everything, so it's not that you can never have your own free time. Laziness and complacency are just unacceptable to an Aries man. Controlling. If you attempt to pressure him into something, he will immediately want out of your relationship. He detests dealing with people that are overly possessive and have a controlling attitude. Giving your Aries man an ultimatum is the last thing you should do, since it will undoubtedly backfire. If you irritate him with your self-centeredness or overconfidence, he'll lose his temper. Okay, if you like this video, smash the like button. 5 signs an Aries man is playing you. He is inconsistent. Your Aries man may be having trouble if he doesn't show consistency. If he shows you how much he cares one day but then acts incredibly cold toward you the next, there may be a problem. If you demand more time or effort from him, he is fairly bold and will easily disregard you for a long time. You can tell that an Aries man is playing you by the way he inconsistently treats you after telling you he loves you. If he acts hurtfully or coldly toward you after professing his love for you, his intentions are not genuine. Words will only get you so far, and his behavior may very well be indicating to you that he's using you as a pawn to obtain what he wants. He is unreliable. You will realize that an Aries man is not in it for the right reasons when you realize that you cannot depend on him to assist you or be somewhere at a specific time. He doesn't care and probably won't ever support you if he promises to help you with something only to fail to do so. Because an Aries man might be unreliable and inattentive, he sometimes is unaware of the consequences of his actions. For the woman he loves, an Aries man will go above and beyond. He probably has another objective that isn't in line with what you desire if he flakes out, doesn't show up, or changes plans. An Aries man is normally among the most dependable men out there, but if he isn't displaying this trait, he isn't interested in you and is only playing you. He is manipulative. An Aries man will probably boss you about and be overly manipulative to let you know that he is in charge. He will therefore likely behave immaturely when he is only playing with your feelings, and he might use his clout to persuade you to comply with his wishes. An Aries man has the power to inspire others to greatness, but he can also utilize his abilities for self-satisfaction. An Aries man who is manipulating you can come out as a little obnoxious by demonstrating how much he must always be right. When he realizes that you'll always comply with his wishes, he'll start using you for his own benefit. He might never hesitate to be forceful around you and demand you to do as he says. He is dismissive. An Aries man is only playing you if you get the impression that he is dismissive towards you and doesn't pay attention to you or your needs. There is a huge chance that he is only using you if he is constantly engaged in activities and has plans, but never includes you. He is certainly playing you and not interested in a committed relationship when he ignores your feelings. If an Aries man doesn't engage you in meaningful conversation or doesn't open up to you, he is either not interested in developing a connection with you or is merely wasting your time out of boredom or a lack of other things to do. When he is not completely into someone, he tends to behave in a quite unpleasant or dismissive manner. He never invites you. An Aries man is playing you if you don't feel like the only woman in his heart, and he doesn't appear interested in taking you out to meet the people close to him. He doesn't want your relationship to go any further and is content to wait till someone else enters the picture. An Aries man won't invite you in his close group of friends since he isn't serious about you. It's also obvious that the Aries man is not interested in you if he has never tried to introduce you to his family or arrange a get-together. He can afford to let you go easily, so he doesn't bother introducing you to his inner circle. This is another indication that he might be keeping something from you and is unwilling to take the risk of introducing you to individuals who are close to him. 5 signs an Aries man is playing you. Final thoughts. If an Aries man is playing you: 1. He is inconsistent. 2. He is unreliable. 3. He is manipulative. 4. He is dismissive. 5. He never invites you. If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure to like and subscribe.